if I had to if I had to define jazz, right? Or actually, what was your question? I'm sorry. Was it define jazz in one word, or was it I wasn't listening? How do I feel about my contemporaries, like Miles Davis? Uh, look, I met the guy, and you know I respect uh, all the work he's done to kind of pave the road for jazz musicians going forward. It's rather remarkable, and a lot of people have drawn parallels between our playing styles. But I mean, look, fundamentally, he really didn't smell the way I thought he would. I was hoping that it would be more of like a lemony lavender scent, you know, and it was more of a it was more of a mechanical smell, and that tells you a lot about a jazz player. Um, so yeah, I mean the smell was right off the bat that was really quite disappointing, and it just really goes to show, you know, the saying, "Don't meet your heroes." I mean, why did I choose the piano over other instruments? I mean, that's a good question. Really, it wasn't so much me picking the piano as the piano picked me, if you think about it. I mean, sure, I went out and I told my parents I want to play the piano, and they got me the piano, and they got me piano lessons. But the instrument really chose me. I mean, look, I know I'd been telling people that I like ever since I was a kid I wanted to play the piano, but it it really it came to me, right? Like I tried to play the trumpet and I said this isn't a piano, and like that was kind of early on. I realized trumpets are pianos, and that is an important distinction to make in jazz as well. It inspires me. Well, it's a pretty easy question for me to answer actually. My buddy Alfonso, he's just been. I mean, I don't know him super well, right? He just moved in like 2 or 3 weeks ago, but I feel like I've been following him my whole life. I don't know how I got this far without him. He's got he's got a four-man grill in the back, and that it could fit like so many hamburgers on it, and you don't really see a lot of grills out there that can fit like six hamburgers on it. A lot of them have been smaller. A lot of times we fall into the trap of kind of complacency, and we want to kind of take the safe path, you know, like people are like this chord progression will be okay. But Alfonso, I mean, I just criticisms that I made total and out of key. See, I think the thing is, you're always going to have people who don't like what you're doing, right? I've stepped on a lot of toes in the music world with kind of the new attempts that I'm making at kind of changing things and shaking stuff up. I would argue that, you know, they can't do what I'm doing. And they kind of hate me because they hate me in a lot of ways. Um, I mean, look, do I follow traditional structures? No, not really. Uh, do I follow conventional resolution patterns? No. Do I have any semblance of what the old world of music was? No. But there's a reason why all that music sucks and mine is better.